Howdy everybody, B Junior here from the cave. Here's to you guys out there, Hulk style. Java in the morning, that's right. Day off, John Johnson beard going on there. Yeah, he'd be proud. More to the point, guys. Hope everybody's doing alright out there in YouTube land. I wanted to slow things down today and just kind of talk about a couple of interesting autographs that I've gotten over the last couple of months. I have went to a couple other conventions over the last 6 to 8 months, but I didn't buy a whole lot at them, and I didn't get but maybe one or two autographs, that kind of thing. Um, I did do a series of videos on the Mad Monster Party down in Charlotte a couple months ago, but before that and even after that, I've been to a couple of smaller cons. Went to one over in Tennessee, and autographs have been gotten here and there, but not really a big haul that was worthy of a video or anything like that. And I've even slowed down on autographs through the mail here lately. I haven't done a whole lot of those because, I don't know, if you do think too much of one thing for too long, you get kind of burned out. And I don't want to get burned out on a hobby that I like doing, so I decided to take a break. But in the midst of my break, I've gotten in a couple of interesting autographs that I just want to do a video about today. Let's do the first one. As you know, if you've been watching my channel for a long time, I love horror movies, and within that love for horror movies, I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original 1974 classic by Tobe Hooper. It is, in and of itself, a horror classic. I mean, it's one of those movies that I never get tired of. I can watch it for sheer horror needs at Halloween or whenever. It's a movie that I can watch anytime, and I can watch it for comedy needs, if you can believe that, because there is some good comedy in that movie. I mean, you really have to stop and look at it. It's an all-out, it's a balls-out fright fest. Total, just madness film. But at its core, there's a sense of dry humor that's in there too that I can watch. I pulled my Texas Chainsaw Massacre frame that I've been adding to over time. That I got a couple autographs from conventions and a couple through the mail. I got an interesting one through the mail. Let's go to the frame. I got it on the blue couch over here. I just added one to it today. The autograph is down here in the corner. Let's zoom in, give you a good shot of it, and then I'll tell you what the special deal is about it. Unless you can't tell, that is an autograph from Mr. John Larroquette. Now you're probably thinking, who in the heck is John Larroquette? Well, unless you've been hiding under a rock for the last couple decades, John Larroquette kind of made his bones later as a comedy actor, and he was on the TV comedy show Night Court for the longest time, and then he did a bunch of comedy movies throughout the 80s and 90s, things of that nature. Blind Date with Bruce Willis comes to mind, and just got that really deadpan sense of humor whenever he acts and stuff. And a lot of people forget, and this is why I spawned the video today, is because John Larroquette does the creepy narration opening to the film. A lot of people forget that. I don't know if he was credited on the credits of the film. I cannot remember for the life of me if he is or not. But he's went down in history as doing that really, creepy on the morning of 1974. The date in the 1974. Sally Hardesty and her brother. It just kind of does the opening paragraph to the film and kind of sets the mood and tone for the film itself. But he's in New York right now doing a play, and I saw his address for the play come up on the little fan mail website. I said, oh, what the heck, I'll print out a little mini poster and send it to him, see if he'll sign it. And I also sent him a photo from the movie Stripes with Bill Murray that I like him in. He plays their goofy captain in that movie. He signed both of them and sent them back within about a month. So I'm really happy to add this one to my Texas Chainsaw Massacre collection. So far I've got John Dugan, who played Grandpa, on my little mini poster there. Of course, Gunnar Hansen played Leatherface in the film. So, there we go. Says you're next. And also Alan Danziger played Jerry in the film. And now John Larroquette, who did the creepy opening narration to the film. I just thought that one was interesting because you don't see that one a whole lot in people's collection videos or autograph videos. And just thought I'd point that one out. that he is, I think, until mid-June still in New York if anybody wants to write to him and try to get an autograph for their Texas Chainsaw Massacre or any movie that he's done, or just a general photo autograph or something. He is signing. I don't know how much longer he'll be doing it, but I can't wait. I've got to keep working on this one as conventions go. Hopefully in the future they'll have another Texas Chainsaw Massacre reunion or something, because I want to get Ed Neal as bad as it can be, because he played the Hitchhiker, one of my favorite roles in the film, or characters in the film. Also, I'd like to get a Marilyn Burns and Terry McMinn on there. They were the two girls in the group of teenagers, and I don't know, just thought that was interesting. Another interesting one, I'll go back over to my chair here to get a seat. Another interesting autograph that I got today was from Mr. Kevin Smith. If you don't know who Kevin Smith is, basically for the last 15 plus years, you know, he's the director of Clerks. He also starred as Bob, as Jay and Silent Bob. He stars in a lot of his films as Bob. I love Kevin Smith films, and I love his stand-up documentaries, or whatever you want to call them, stand-up Q&A sessions he's done. An Evening with Kevin Smith. I think there's 3 of them. I've been a Kevin Smith fan of his films for a long time. He recently just did Red State, a departure from his regular films. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Dogma, Clerks, Mallrats. Just to name a few of his films. I don't know. I've always been a Kevin Smith fan. I started seeing his movies when I was in the military, and just kind of stuck. Every time he brings a new movie out, I've got to rush out to see it. So anyway, I got a little 4x6 sign bind that came back in the mail today, and I already had Jason Mewes in my collection. I put them in this neat little black and white frame. Hope you can see it there. Let's see. Get you focused up here. There we go. There's Jay and Silent Bob frame. There's Kevin Smith as Silent Bob. He signed it right there, Kevin Smith. And also there's Jay and Silent Bob at the counter in Clerks, and he put Jason Mewes Nooch. Somebody has a little J lingo from the movie there. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting, because you don't, you know, I mean, a lot of people have been getting them back in the mail and stuff, and been meeting. And Jason Mewes is actually doing conventions now, so maybe if I get to a convention that he's at, I'll take my copy of Mallrats or something like that and get it signed. That'd make a good little, just a little addition to the desks there. But I thought that was interesting today. I also got another one back. I'll show you just while I'm at it. A cool 8x10 from director Sean Cunningham. He signed my 8x10 of Friday the 13th. He, of course, directed the original Friday the 13th. He's more of a producer. He's directed a handful of films throughout the late 70s and 80s, but he's more of a producer than he is that. He actually signed that, and he signed my copy of House 2 right there in the corner. House 2. I'm a big-time House 2 fan. It's the second story. I've got a budding collection of signed DVDs. I'm not going to show you all my signed DVDs I've been collecting here lately at conventions and whatnot. Mainly because in about a month or so, I want to get like on my coffee table over there, I want to do an all-purpose signed DVD video. I've got plenty that back there in the collection I'm going to have to dig out that I've gotten signed here and there at conventions and stuff. And a lot of them are freebies, believe it or not. They didn't charge any for it. And I was just in passing at the hotel. I got somebody to sign something. And I don't want to do that video today, so I don't want to do any great detail on DVDs. So that's a video for the future, hopefully in the next month or so. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys got any wild Texas Chainsaw Massacre stories, comments, concerns, autographs that you guys want to show off, leave a video response, comment about it. You know, just sharing the goodness that is autographs. I'll see you next time, guys. Rock on. Bye.